just like most of you, I was brought up with the belief that only white-skinned people can speak good in English. During next 5 minutes, when I speak here, you will discover that it's a wrong perception. Today, I'll be able to change the mindset of all of you. Dear Toastmasters at Kolkata and guests, good evening. I'm going to share 3 lessons that I have learned with my experience. Do you recognize that you have a regionally influenced accent? Don't worry, I see some of you have raised your hands. The same question was asked 10 years back to an interviewee here in Kolkata during an interview of TCS. TCS was conducting the interview to recruit software professionals. The interviewee replied, yes, but until and unless I go to national and international level, how do I neutralize my accent? This candidate was selected for the job. Do you know why? Irrespective of this accent, the recruiter found the confidence in his interview. Now here I am standing, the interview of 10 years back. I did study in Bengali medium and I did not speak good English until I joined my job. During last 10 years, 4 years I was in Chennai and 6 years I worked from Amsterdam. I have worked with different race, different nationalities, but I have found that every community has their own accent, whether it's Tamils, Gujus, Malus, or French, German, or Dutch. I never encountered strong criticism for my accent when I was overseas. So the advice to you, don't ever consider that accent is the barrier for your communication. With this, I'll move to my second lesson that I have learned. How many of you ask or say during conversation when you don't understand something, please repeat or please come again? Do you say something like this kind of phrase? I see most of you. In my initial days in Netherlands, when I was working with co-developers, one of my co-developer Hans said to me, Sudhi, I don't understand what you said. Internally I was feeling like, oh man, why did he slap on my face? How rude he is. Why he is talking like that? Because I was expecting something like, please come again, or repeat again. But with this kind of phrase, it's not clear what you are going to say, because what happens, sometimes you cannot hear what other person is telling, and sometimes it happens that you don't understand. So be direct with your clear message, and if you do so, then you will be good communicator. So this is my second lesson learned that I have learned over the years. With this, I will move to the third and the last one, but it's one of the most important lessons that I have learned. My club president Daniel in Fusion Toastmaster, he is a salesperson of medical equipments. During after one of the club meeting, we were hanging in a bar, and I asked him, Daniel, how are you doing at your work? He said to me, Sudhi, nowadays the product I sell, I think the price should not be the one that I quote to the customers. I asked why. He said to me, Sudhi, the competition and the features of the product doesn't allow to quote for this price. So he started disbelieving what he was quoting to his client. And he confessed to me that this kind of situation brought his performance down. After analysis together with him, found why it happened. Because during his sales speech to the client, he was manipulating his mind. He was telling himself that, okay, this is the right one, Daniel, go for it. But he internally did not believe it. And also on the other hand, he was trying to convince the client. So he was not able to do how he was doing earlier. So there is a say, you may not believe in God to go to heaven, But to speak well, you must speak. You must believe what you say. Now let me summarize what I have said. I have said 3 lessons. Number 1, don't consider your accent to be the barrier of communication. Number 2, is do clear and direct message when you are communicating. Number 3, believe what you say. In today's world is struggling a lot, not because of violence of bad people, but the silence of good people. I'll urge all of you to speak up. With this, I'll end my speech. Thank you.